Okay, just going to do this quick video on volume. This is a good volume problem I found in one of our books. So let's get right to it. This problem says, which expression can be used to find the volume of a rectangular prism below? All right. So let's take a look. Let's turn this on. So we see here we have the rectangular prism, okay? And we have 3 dimensions, okay? So whenever I'm going to mark up this problem, and when you see the word volume right here, the first thing I think of with volume is the 3 dimensions that we need to keep in mind. So I'm going to put over here, volume equals its length times width times height. So for me, I always think Larry with Harry. It sounds silly, but it helps me. Length times width times height. Larry with Harry. So, as we're looking at our rectangular prism right here, you'll notice we have our 3 dimensions. I'll be honest with you, even if you mix up which one is the length, which one's the width, which one is the height, you know because of the commutative property of multiplication, you can multiply them in any order. But we do want to practice knowing that this is the length. So I'm going to label it, and this is exactly how you should be labeling it on any problems that you get. That is the length. The width is on the side, all right? And the height is how tall your figure is. So there's my height. Okay. So if I was to find the volume, I know here I'm going to do 5 times 6 times 4. And that should be it. But if we look at our 4 choices here, I don't see 5 times 6 times 4. I see a couple distractors, okay? I see a couple answer choices here that whoever made this test wants me to pick. Like, look at C. I see a 5, a 6, and a 4. But it's 5 plus 6 plus 4. When we're finding the volume, are we adding our dimensions? No. So the first thing I could do here is I'm going to cross that out. I see the 5, the 6, and the 4. So if we're rushing through the problem, we may pick that because I see the 5, the 6, and the 4, but we do not add our length, width, and height. So I'm crossing out C. All right. Now, let's look at A. Now, if we look at A, I do see 5. I see a 5, a 6, and a 4 again, but it's 5 plus 6 times 4. So I'm trying to think in class, the 5 and the 6. Well, that's the length and the width. That's actually our base. So you could do volume equals length times width times height, or I'm going to put over here, you could do the area of the base times the height, which the area of the base would just be your length times width and then times the height. But 5 plus 6 is not going to get you the area of the base, because when you find the area of the base, you're going to multiply. All right. So it can't be A. All right. So I'm crossing out A. Now let's look at D. 30 plus 4. 30 plus 4. Well, the area of my base was length times width, 6 times 5, right, is going to give me 30. And then you have to times it by the height, which would be 4. So that would be 30 times 4. If we look at D, it's 30 plus 4. So that is also wrong, which leaves us with choice B, 30 plus 30 plus 30 plus 30. So if you've eliminated those 3, you know you're left with B, but how is that the correct answer? Which it is. Nope. Let's just finish this up. If we look, we would be doing, to find the volume, 30 times 4, like I just said before, because length times width is 6 times 5 is 30, times it by the height is 4. So how else can I show 30 times 4? Well, we could do repeated addition, which would be 30 plus 30 plus 30 plus 30. They don't even want the exact volume. They just want to know the expression that you need to find the volume. So just like we've been talking in class, plenty of these questions, they're not asking for the exact answer. They're asking for you to pick the expression that shows how to find the answer. All right, so that is just a quick video. I like this volume problem, so hope that helped.